guess I'll call the meeting to order.
I missed the answer on Chuck.
Oh, I haven't heard.
I haven't heard either, and he's not in the waiting room and,
Phone.
yeah. And seeing the dialogue around today's meeting now, so they can indicate one way or the other.
We do have a quorum.
Yeah. I'll call the meeting to order. The Civil Service Commission on this August 17th. Holy smoke, at 10 o'clock in the morning. This month is just. So. Approval of the minutes for, I'll go back to the beginning here. August 3rd at 3 o'clock, we had a meeting and we have not approved those minutes. You're
I move that we approve the minutes.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, then we have to approve the civil service meeting of Wednesday, July 12th at 4 p.m.
I move that we approve the minutes.
I second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Now we get down to that's the July 12th. I think that's all of our back-up meetings, so. Well, let's hear from the chief about what's going on here with the,
And I don't have a copy of the agenda in front of me. Did we separate the lists?
Yes.
And so the first one is,
Lateral.
so on August 8th, we conducted. Wait a minute, August 8th was entry level.
It was a lateral.
It was lateral, I'm sorry.
That's
August 8th was, we conducted entry or lateral applicant oral board testing and physical agility testing. I think we had 2 candidates, and out of the 2, 1 passed. That candidate is Nicholas Jensen, and we would ask that you certify that eligibility register.
So moved.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And then the next order of business would,
I'm so sorry, just to clarify, so that was the previous eligibility roster, so we did have the oral boards last week, the 8th, and we had another round this week, the 15th. And then we have the 2 candidates, so this is the list that we're requesting certification of today, these are the 2 candidates.
dated August 17th,
Correct.
Juan Robles and Adam Mutafsis. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So these were the 2 candidates that are offered for the lateral eligibility register.
Correct.
Thank you for that clarification.
Certainly.
Well, you know, I'm not sure I have this. Okay. That is the one we're asking for certification.
I move that we approve that.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And then 2 days ago, we conducted interviews for entry and exceptional entry candidates. And from that list, we have.
It's the next page, yeah. This right here.
There we go.
This candidate.
We had 1 candidate out of 4 that were interviewed that passed the oral board standard, and that is Darvin Crosby. And so we ask that we certified the entry-level police officer eligibility register dated August 17th.
I move that we approve that.
Second.
Just as a point of discussion, what is an exceptional entry level?
Exceptional is the category that you approved about a year ago that allows us to take a look at someone who has been through a certified academy, but doesn't necessarily have 12 months of continuous law enforcement experience within the preceding 24. So the best example of that is somebody that has been hired, been through the academy and didn't pass their field training. Sometimes they deserve a second look by another agency. So.
Got it. And they come in at the subject to the same roles, pay grades and all the rest of that.
Correct. Mhm. They would be essentially treated as an entry level, it's just we don't have to send it to the academy.
Got it.
Yeah.
Call for the motion then.
Yes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All approved.
Okay,
Interesting.
this will get us going on the background process for those candidates right away.
And you intend to hire two or?
So we currently have 2 vacancies due to retirement, and then we have the 4 additional positions that were authorized by council in the 2023-24 budget. So we have 6 openings as we sit here right now.
So what are you gonna do in terms of recruitment and screening and the rest of it?
Funny you say that. We just had a very productive meeting prior to this with our human resources personnel, and we've identified some things that we can improve on our recruiting strategies and new ideas and things moving forward. So yeah, very much.
Well, I'm here.
Oh.
There he is.
Where?
Can you hear us, Chuck?
Yep, I'm here. I looked everywhere for a link and it wasn't there. And then I guess Josh just sent me a link and I clicked on it and it said, oh, you'll need a new app to open this link. So I don't know. Don't know what's going on with it, but
Well, in
anyway,
your
did you
absence,
open the meeting?
yeah, in your absence, we had a quorum and we've already gone through the 2 pending business items.
Okay,
Was there?
very good.
Oh,
Anything
yeah,
else
it's-
left to do?
Say goodbye. I don't think there's anything else.
No.
Well,
Okay.
one other thing for the good of the order is that we have a proposed ordinance that will change the way this body meets. Right now, by city code, you're required to meet quarterly. Whether in fact there's business items or not, you need to hold a meeting. We're going to present to the city council to have a code amendment to change that such that we can waive that meeting. I think it's at your discretion if there's no business items. That's how it's worded, at the civil service secretary's discretion. So appreciate your flexibility and attendance at the special meetings we've conducted. That's part of our hiring process. That's a little bit abnormal that we have that many special meetings, but it helps us.
Right.
I'm glad to hear that. I think that is the right thing to do.
And
Yeah,
related, we do anticipate additional special meetings over the course of the next several months with our active recruiting efforts and a boosted recruiting strategy. We are anticipating more candidates, which means we'll eagerly coordinate additional special sessions so that we can keep the momentum in our hiring efforts and get candidates through the certified process and get new qualified, excellent candidates on board.
Yeah, I think we also need to make sure that we have I guess if we're going to have the meetings, either we have them there or we have them by Zoom and make sure that the links are sent out. Because I couldn't find a link anywhere in any of my emails to get into this meeting.
Okay, it's attached to the agenda ordinarily. I might suggest, Mr. Chair, that at your discretion, you could call for an in-person meeting and then on a case-by-case basis, offer a link for somebody that physically cannot attend. But that would, I believe, in your discretion, you can do that.
Very good. That's probably what we'll do then. Any other business for the meeting?
Not for me.
Do I call a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
All right, thank you.
So is it too late for me to apply?
We'll